Yes, this is Tom Myers, Superintendent, Bellevue Community School District in Bellevue, Iowa, coming to you with this week's Believe in the Blue update. Going to try to give a weekly update as I did last year and the last few years, I guess. Going to try to keep that a little shorter. This one may be a little longer, just warning you right now. I'm going to try to keep those to 2 to 3 minutes. That way, except for board meeting, the week of the board meeting, those will be a little longer as I go through what was discussed at board meetings quite often. Want to start off with just some things we're doing here. That way, we're trying to keep social distancing in classrooms have been arranged, designed, whatever word you want to use, to keep students 6 feet apart, along with encouraging social distancing at other times. We do require masks when in the hallways, standing in line, like standing in line for lunch, when they're coming into school and things like that. There are some other times the students also have face coverings on as well, but those are the times when that social distancing cannot be maintained, and that's very important. So I think that's all of our jobs together, not just all of us in school, but all of us in our community working together to help maintain that with our students and with their lives outside of school as well. As I talk about social distancing, I want to bring up a couple different things here. One of those is the football game coming up on Friday night, and for the month of September, at least for this football game, face coverings are required when you walk in the gate to pay for admission that way. You do not have to have them on afterwards if you are maintaining that social distancing, but we do want you to have those on when social distancing of 6 foot cannot be maintained. We also need those on when you're standing in line at the concession stand and ordering at the concession stand. Our workers there are taking precautions, as always, with gloves, but also now with masks. So just so you're aware of that. So just encourage you to bring your own chairs to sit into. The bleachers, we will have every other row marked off as no seating. That way, there's some other things. We can check that stuff out online as well to give you an update on where everything there is at. With homecoming is the first full week in October. It is going to look different. There is not going to be a homecoming dance. There's not going to be a homecoming parade. We had some long discussions about that, and really we're trying to discourage those large social gatherings. I know we're having a football game, but that's spread out over an area. Large social gatherings we're trying to avoid, and obviously a dance is one of those. But when we also look at the parade and how people just gather together as well as our kids. The 2 largest places in the city of Bellevue for people to gather are at Bellevue Middle School, High School, where there are roughly 425 to 450 people on a daily basis, and at the Bellevue Elementary, where there are around 325, 350 students on a daily basis. In fact, there's a few more than that sometimes when we talk about students and staff. So that's some of the reason why we're trying to do the best that we can that way. We do have some other things going on with homecoming. The dance will be replaced by a formal dance, hopefully in February or March that way. That is the plan at this time. We are still having dress-up days that way. We're still having class competition activities. We're going to have a tailgate cookout on one of the days of that week for our students, and probably with a pep rally out there also. Some of these things are still being worked out a little bit, but we did want to let people know some accurate information about that as well. So that's what I can tell you at this time. If you have questions, please let me know, or please let us know at the school, whatever the case may be. We are really working to provide a safe environment for students as much as we possibly can, and your support is appreciated with that. If you have questions, please let us know. Have a great one, everyone. Hope to see everyone Thursday night at the volleyball game, and then Friday night at the football game. So hope to see you there. Have a good one.